And finally, we arrive at the Chunga dump site in Lusaka. This is where the used textiles that is not sold is supposed to end up. The funny thing is that no one really knows what is ending up on these piles due to decentralized garbage collection and mismanagement of the dump site. Moreover, what became clear is that Zambians literally would do anything in order to not have to throw away these textiles. Everything can be made into money. When the clothes cannot be sold in town, they will be taken to the rural areas where they are traded for other products, like the Mopani worms. Despite researchers' claim 80% of Western textiles end up on African landfills, it is very difficult to tell where that exactly is. The Lusaka landfill probably does not contain much clothing because it is too close to the source of selling. In fact, the quality Salaula will only become waste in Africa once it has done its final duty as a mob or a doormat. Concluding, the trade in Salaula might not be that bad, as long as the goods are of good quality. It will prevent Zambians from having to turn to Chinese junk to be able to be dressed. One thing is clear. Western consumer behavior in regards to clothing can only exist because there are places where the consequences of that behavior are cleaned up. The phrase out of sight, out of mind applies well to this situation. But this situation cannot much longer be ignored when many African countries are on the verge of banning this trade in second-hand clothing, meaning Western countries will have to deal with piles of clothing which are now going to Africa.